I want to welcome our second discussant. He is a founding partner at Marvin, Ibem and Co. and the Publicity Secretary, Nigerian Bar Association, Ikeja branch. Of course, the executive director had thanked the NBA Ikeja for the significant role they are playing in this discussion. Can we have Marvin Ibem Esquire to take this discussion even to another level? Marvin, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Mr. John Chinoso. I don't know if you can hear me very well.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity given to me to also air my view on this topic under discourse. I believe that the topic was carefully chosen in line with the current realities of the country. As a matter of fact, when I looked at it, revoking the Nigerian Constitution for transformation and integration, the first question that comes to my mind is, what exactly is the problem of Nigeria? What is the problem of the country? Is it the Constitution or the operators of the Constitution? To my mind, the Constitution is a problem because there is this popular saying that when you have a good document that is being operated by bad people or bad operators, it could be better. But I still feel that when a good document is operated by good people, it is much, much better. Now, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is totally a bad document, I must say, with all due respect. A lot of constitutional authors have described the Constitution in various ways, in various languages. Some have said the Constitution is an illogicality, in the sense that the Constitution is not logical. It is more or less like a unitary constitution, which is operating in a presidential constitution, presidential system. Unitary constitution in the sense that there is so much power that is being concentrated at the center. We should not be so. For God's sake, we are operating a federal system of government. And as such, we should operate a true federal constitution. But that is not the case with our constitution. Going further, other authors have also described the constitution as an outright fraud on the Nigerian people. Why did they say that? Now, when you look at the constitution from the preamble of the constitution, it stated that we, the people of Nigeria, that haven't come together to give ourselves the constitution. But the question to ask is, did Nigerians actually come together to give this constitution to ourselves? The answer is capital no. We were never involved in the process of drafting this constitution. The constitution was actually imposed on us by the military. So it is more or less like a will, which is drafted by the testator, and it came into effect upon the death of the testator. So in essence, Nigerians were never given the opportunity to be part of this constitution. There was no referendum. A referendum which ordinarily should give the constitution a legitimacy was never there. And as such, the constitution does not enjoy the legitimacy ordinarily it ought to enjoy. Now, going further, a lot of people have also described the constitution as a document that lies against itself. That goes to the last point that I made. So, looking at it holistically, like I have said before, there is so much power being concentrated at the center. For example, what is the police doing in the exclusive legislative list of the Constitution? If you ask me, I don't know what to say. Because the Constitution has provided that there shall be only one police force for the country. Only one police force for the country. And I ask myself, how can a police force that is one in Nigeria, a country as in Nigeria, with an Inspector General of Police heading the organization, so to say, in Abuja, and then oversee the security in my small village in Otukpo in Benue State. It is unworkable. And so a lot of issues, So when you look at other items that are also in the exclusive list, you begin to wonder, why are these items reserved in the exclusive list for the federal government alone? Which is actually the reason why there is a lot of imbalance in the system. For example, when you look at the concurrent list as well, some other items that are contained in the concurrent list, of which both the federal government and the state government can legislate on. But there is a caveat in the concurrent list that the state government can legislate on these items only to the extent that the federal government, or it does not conflict with the laws of the federation or the federal government, so to say. And any act or legislation, so to say, any law of the state that is in conflict with that of the federal government is void to the extent of its inconsistency. So we begin to wonder, how do we go from here? Where do we go from here? The Constitution of Nigeria 1999 has undergone series of amendments. In fact, in order not to prolong my thought on this, now the question is, what are we going to do? Can this Constitution, as it is presently, be reworked? I don't think it is, because the Constitution from its basic foundation is faulty. It is faulty in the sense that the people were never consulted. Nigerians were never consulted, and as such, does not have a foundation. You cannot place something on nothing and expect it to stand. So we can go the way of South Africa. In 1991, when there was a need to give the South African a new constitution, the government of the day convened what they called CODESO, which is Convention for Democratic South Africa. CODESA, I mean to say. Now, CODESA was charged with the responsibility of giving South African a new constitution. And so, while that was going on, the government was in place, sovereignty was in place, and CODESA went ahead to give South African a new constitution, which is the present constitution of South Africa, thereby abrogating the apartheid system, thereby abrogating all forms of discrimination. And so we can also start again by eating the humble pie and go the way of South Africa in order to bring a new constitution for the country. Sometimes in 2005, during the administration of President Olusegun Obasanjo, a national conference, yes. So what I was saying in essence is that the 2005 national conference was convened with all sincerity of purpose, but the report was never implemented up till now. And also in 2014, a national conference was also convened. The reports were never implemented. So it is my suggestion that in betting a new constitution, which will enjoy the sovereignty and support of Nigerians, we should go back to the drawing board with a proper foundation, where Nigerians will be given referendum, where Nigerians will be given the right and the opportunity to have a say in the laws that govern them. The constitution is the ground norm of the country. So if you are part of the making of a document, of course you respect that document. That when somebody somewhere makes a document